accusations, death threats,
use deadly force,
sexual misdeeds.
Mom on a regular basis.
This is the story of Isom. No, not the International School of Ministry, but the comic by Eric July. Tonight, on Sifting Through the Trash, with your host, JJ Trujillo. Yellow Flash was allied with both Ethyan Van Sciver and Eric July, but Flash would suddenly pick sides. Despite the fact that Ethyan gave many free appearances on Yellow Flash's show, almost weekly, for years, Flash decided to block Ethyan without notice.
I have been blocked on Twitter. We didn't have a fight. He and I didn't have a fight. I didn't say anything unpleasant to him at all. We didn't have any arguments. Nothing like that.
He booted him from his green room and nuked the Comicsgate Twitter community, where indie comics creators would network and promote each other.
Yellow Flash, first thing that he did, which, you could say, well, this is because of you, Ethyan. Maybe he just doesn't like you. Well, okay. It's okay. You don't like me anymore. That's fine. I've had my heart broken in the past. I can move forward. But that's not what Yellow Flash did. What Yellow Flash did, I don't know if you know this, but Twitter has communities. You can build communities that you can join them. You can say, this is the Comicsgate community, and your tweets that you tweet are only going to be seen by people who belong to that Comicsgate community. Well, that Comicsgate community was originally started by Yellow Flash a couple years ago, and it had hundreds of members. And there are people in there at the Comicsgate community who are talking to each other, making friends. When people want to come in here and be a part of Comicsgate, they say, how do I do it? And I say, well, the way that you do it is you have to kind of be a part of Comicsgate. You join in with the sort of social environment of Comicsgate. You ask people to retweet you and things like this. It's important that you do that. And the easiest way to do that is to join the Twitter Comicsgate community. Well, since Yellow Flash started it, Yellow Flash tore it down. He didn't hand it off to someone else. He just fucking destroyed it. And all of the tweets that were in there, all of the messages, all of the links that people had worked on, all of the stuff that was in there, all gone now. He tore it all down.
Ethyan took this as an attack against the indie movement he championed. He declared war on Yellow Flash. The intensifying drama sent ripples across the internet. Alex Stein wanted to cover the topic on his show, and tricked both Ethyan and Eric to join for a debate. Eric grudgingly agreed.
And this is what I said. I said it needs to be thoroughly understood that I'm only doing this because I'm basically in the position to where I have to, because someone is going to lie on my name. And the second thing that you need to understand also is that my obligation with Blaze is I appear where I'm asked to be a certain number of times throughout the week via video contribution. So when I'm hit up by producers and so forth, it's one of those things I just got to do, right?
But backed out after the public announcement, resulting in many in the sphere to brand him as a chicken. Yellow Flash, Eric's, and Geeks and Gamers chats were filled with chicken emojis.
$101 says you smelled that? Smells like a super chat fight. Let's go.
In the past, Eric publicly debated his critics, and a practice known as monetizing his haters. This practice ended after a Flashcast appearance in which Dick Masterson, who had previously published a critique for Eric's comic, appeared, and the two had a showdown. Of those who supported Eric, they either agreed with some of the criticism that Dick Masterson gave.
Now, with regards to what I disagree or what I agree with Dick, is I thought it could have used a better hook.
Or couldn't remember any of the comic's details, such as Yellow Flash, who mistakenly thought that Isom could fly.
Just off of the book alone, you can assume he has some kind of enhanced strength and flight, like that, or high agility. There's artwork of him out there doing some flying.
I just know what I read in the book.
He does some agility stuff, but
hovering.
He doesn't fly.
Then Ethyan Van Sciver, an Eisner nominee, said that Dick's writing critique was actually good, but also defended Eric and tried to get the two to make peace.
I enjoyed the story. I read it. It was good.
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. My point was, this is why the story is not good.
Dick, the problem is that you attacked his business first.
Yeah.
And that's why he's not listening to you. The reason why he's not receptive to what you have to say is because you attacked his business first and foremost. And then you went ahead and gave your notes about the book. And so he's mad because you called him a scammer and you attacked the woke thing. And you do that and you're going to shut somebody down and they're not going to listen to you. And that's why he's, not receptive to your notes at all and doesn't give a shit what you have to say. And that's the situation that we find ourselves in right now. So he doesn't want to hear you. And that's,
I understand. And I thank you for letting me on.
Eric wasn't happy with Ethan's response. And Eric later sent Ethan this text message revealing that he felt Ethan was hurting his business and would reciprocate. Ethan bottled all of this up for many months, and now decided to let it all erupt.
People say, why did you hold on to that text message for 2 months before revealing it? I was like, oh man, there are going to be dire consequences to this socially and maybe even business-wise. If I kind of show this, I will have officially crossed the Rubicon, and I know there's no turning back. So how do I feel? Is it something that I want to do? Is it something I need to do? Or do I just kind of live with it? And eventually I decided I couldn't live with it, and I thought I'd better share it and move forward, and just understand, accept the consequences. And yeah, I mean, I've lost a lot of subscribers. I received probably like 20 refunds on my campaigns. I did suffer some consequences for that and expect to continue suffering consequences. I can't expect all my friends to choose me and to choose this situation. A lot of them just want to be like, I'm impartial here. I'm not going to get involved. Can't blame them at all. But
he started a show called Trashcast, a parody of Yellow Flash's Flashcast, where he would go scorched earth against all the content creators who used to be his allies. On Trashcast, Ethan would air a variety of these parodies, poking fun at all the internet personalities. The parodies had a wide range of production quality.
I bought the Yara toy megaphone and came to the river to convince people to buy the ISOM trading cards.
観光客の皆さん、ISOMのトレーディングカードいかがでしょうか？買ってください。
I don't think this shit is working.
Smart would be splendid, the rift has nearly ended.
Pronouns, I am offended.
The Ripper family, the women that he hires are walking dumpster fires.
We're snakes and we are liars.
The Ripper family, his shoulders need some clipping, his sails already slipping.
At least we're good at shipping.
The Ripper family.
Hey, sweet cakes, what's your name?
Eric July.
So, Erica, want me to spread my clout to you?
I charge $80 an hour.
I don't have American money.
Where you from? Do you have any money?
I'm from England. We use pounds. I've got about 340 of them.
The most popular parodies were made by a Scottish puppeteer known as Ripoffers. Let me play a clip of one of his parodies.
I don't know why they still pay you. Well, actually, I do. We all do.
But
shut up. I mean, shut up. Why didn't you just come on the show? Have a debate with Ethan. No big deal.
Because it was a damn setup. Y'all tried to ambush me. I don't have to defend myself to Ethan. Y'all are just jealous.
What? Jesus, you're so thin-skinned.
That's factually incorrect.
I bet you sit down to pee, don't you?
No.
You're a pussy. You're a pussy.
I'm a gangster. I'm a creative. And ISOM is going to topple Marvel.
Oh, God, not that dog shit again. Shut the fuck up about ISOM. Well, you screwed up again, you baby back bitch. Calling Daddy Glenn and asking him for protection because you were too damn scared to debate Ethan?
Leave me alone.
Oh, big mistake, you little pussy. Oh, my God, that stinks.
Please, Alex, don't.
Do you shit your pants every time I say Daddy Glenn? Daddy Glenn.
Stop.
Daddy Glenn. Amazing.
Silence.
Daddy. Just leave it to me.
Hey, what's going down, Daddy-o? The big double Daddy G, the main man in the hizzos. No! Shit! Okay, I'm sorry, Father.
You have both been summoned here because you have brought shame upon the House of Blaze.
It's not my fault. It's everyone else's fault.
Silence, fool. When we first hired you, we did so we could look a bit street and a bit down with the kids. Little did I know how much embarrassment you would cause us. And then you have the gall to call into me and demand our shows be changed. Because you're too weak and scared to have a simple conversation with someone that you provoked.
No, I'm sorry, Daddy.
How do you plead?
I'm guilty.
Good. Now you know what you have to do to make Daddy happy again. Don't you, Eric?
The usual?
The usual.
The parody gets even more heated as Eric July performs an obscene act on Glenn Beck. While this act isn't depicted on camera, the move was still a drastic escalation. Another episode of The Puppet Show took it even farther.
Derek! Derek!
He's hiding in the storeroom.
Why is he in there, Alex?
There's a fat boy in the parking lot over there.
What? Okay, well, I'm going to go and get him.
No. I'll go. Derek. Hey, Derek.
Come on, pick up.
I can leave my wife at any time.
There's no time for that now, Alex.
I would.
911.
Hello, police, I need you to send the cops right away.
What's your emergency, sir?
There's a fat boy in the parking lot in front of my warehouse. It's an emergency.
Wait, is this Derek July again?
This is Derek, yeah.
My hair bear.
Alex, is he still there?
Let me have a look. He's still there, Derek. Are you unconscious? I've waited for this moment ever since we first met, Derek.
In this episode, Eric was visited by Riley at his warehouse. Panicked, he called the police and passed out. Then one of his employees sexually assaulted him. But the puppets didn't stop with Eric. Watch next time on Mrs. Piggy Strikes Back.